Lucky and I are wrapping the trip up with our last load of luggage.
After a month, almost a month in Asia, I'm on my last flight home. We're supposed to be stopping off in LA, so I'm actually kind of sneaking in the back door and stealing a day at home before I head to New York City for some media stuff. So.
Won't never change, constant. This stopping, that's nonsense, like no spare change. He's too
Made it back to American soil, and thus begins the baggage hustle. There we go. 1, 2, 3 out of 4 duffel bags, and then I got 2 ski bags. So I'm gonna be double carting it through the airport here. It's gonna be an adventure. Here we go. This is my program here. My man from TSA says, enough of this struggle train. Going home. Whee! Hi, good. How are you?
You can have that. Live from this life, I'ma fall back.
Well, I'm back in my hometown, Reno, but nobody knows I'm here. So I'm excited to show you guys the contrast between coming home today without telling anybody, and when I'm gonna come back here later in the week with my family and the whole welcome home party. It'll be quite the contrast. But for right now, I'm just kind of keeping my head low. Just a quick little stop off at home before I head out for media stuff. Feels good to be home. Oh, hello there. Hello. You figured it was just perfectly appropriate to help pick me up since you helped drop me off, huh?
I did.
All the bags made it. So far. I guess I don't really need my skis for a while though, so. Oh man. Home sweet home. Feels so good to be walking into this place. I really didn't think I was gonna be here today. I had no idea. And my wife is such a legend. She really is amazing, because in the process of getting 2 kids under 6 packed for a 10-day trip to Asia, and getting herself packed, and getting everybody else organized, and helping manage my social media, and helping manage my schedule, and communicating with everybody for me while I was on the road, she managed to get the house detailed and cleaned, and this is like the best it's ever looked. I have a tendency to be a little bit of a tornado because I just blaze in and out of this house at such a fast pace and usually leave it in shambles. So I just can't believe how lucky I am. My wife is so cool. Ah, nice clean house to come home to. I'm only here for about 12 hours, but it's gonna be really nice to come home to this. Okay, so I'm finally home and severely jet lagged, so take everything that I'm about to say with a grain of salt. But I just feel like it's kind of important for me to be candid with you guys right now, kind of let you in on the journey, let you know what's going on in my life, but let you know what's going on in my mind. I'm back in the US, and I sort of expected to go straight into doing some night shows and stuff, because that's pretty much the typical, that's typically what happens. You win a gold medal, especially when you win a defending gold medal. You know, the Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon, all these people, you know, Jimmy Kimmel Live, used to be Letterman. Those shows would have you on, so I was kind of expecting that to happen. I actually planned on flying straight from Seoul back to Los Angeles, but none of those things panned out. My PR agent was actually talking to all those folks ahead of time, and they all said, oh yeah, absolutely, if you win a gold medal, we'll for sure have you on. And I'm obviously still hoping that some of those things pan out, and I'm not saying that they're not gonna pan out at all, but they're not panning out as epically or as many of them as I expected to. So anyways, I'm not being booked for every single show. I certainly have high hopes that some of the night shows that I wanted to go on and potentially, going to see Alan again are going to work out, but they're not working out as easily or as quickly as I had expected them to. I kind of thought that our society would just respect the fact that I won gold twice in a row enough to have me on the show regardless. But I think that what I've kind of come to realize and a little bit come to accept is that people don't really want somebody like me on TV shows. Our media right now doesn't care to exemplify the person who's pretty normal, and I try my best to be as humble as I possibly can be, and give all the glory and all the credit to God and to the other people who have enabled me to do this. And people aren't used to that. People aren't used to a 27-year-old who has a 6-year-old kid. People aren't used to somebody who loves their wife more than life itself. And so it's just really interesting for me. I'm not hating on our media culture, and I'm not bitter. I really want you guys to know that I'm not bitter right now. I just find it interesting that I've always kind of had this idea that if I crushed it hard enough in what I did, because I've always been a unique human. The reality is I've always been different, and I've always been somewhat hated on by those around me because I've chosen a different path. But I always expected, I am different. God made me different, so I can't change that. But if I succeed to a certain level, then they'll appreciate me, then they'll understand me. So I've always kind of thought, oh, well, if I win a second gold medal, then those shows will all want to talk to me. Then my Instagram following will go through the roof. Then people will want to care. People will care what I have to say. But the reality is, I'm just different enough that people have a hard time wrapping their head around it. So I guess this is my opportunity to say thank you to everybody who's been supporting the vlog on YouTube over the last couple of weeks. This has certainly been a bit of an experiment, this whole thing. It wasn't something that I had planned. It wasn't something that I had been working on or wanting to do for a long time. It was just something that kind of fell together at the perfectly right timing. And so it's been really fun having you guys join me for the journey. I've been feeling the support like crazy, and I've just been enjoying this. So whether or not I get on some more TV shows, or whether or not I gain lots of popularity on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, doesn't really matter. I'm just excited to share my journey through my own medium and share it the way that I want to share it on this platform. And whether I influence one person or I empower one person or a million, I feel like it was worth it. So thank you guys for tuning in with me, joining me on this journey. This jet-lagged human here is definitely going to go get a good night's sleep, and I will continue to vlog the journey. I'm headed to New York City pretty soon to hopefully do some more TV and stuff like that. But I'm also just really excited about sharing the journey with you guys. And I've said this before, but I'll say it again, just because it's never more true than it is right now. My family and my wife are the most important thing in my life, and I'm so thankful for them. And so being able to share these videos with you and share that side of me with the world has been the most rewarding part of this whole experience. So thanks for tuning in. Thank you guys for supporting my wife, telling her how much you appreciate who she is and what she does for this family. And I'll see you guys on the next one.